Yo, check. I'ma need about 500 million in the back.
It's deadline season. I'm so excited about this project that it's all I'm eating, sleeping and breathing at the moment. For the last like 6 weeks maybe, I've been toiling, which means like making a draft jacket out of calico, and this is what I've got so far. It looks kind of basic, kind of boring, but trust the process. I'm gonna document me making the final jacket. I think this bit's gonna be more exciting for you guys. I'm making it in this beautiful like olive green color. The lining is also gorgeous. I'll give you like a little rundown of the final design, and then I'm gonna show you the process. My fabric came yesterday, and today is the day that I get to start sewing it. I can start cutting out the pieces, which is probably the scariest bit because that's when I'm committing. The brief of the project was just simply make a jacket. 3 different types of jacket. You could pick bomber, trench or biker. The first kind of bomber jacket that springs to my mind is like a 2012 bomber jacket, and not personally my thing. So I kind of went down the sport route and the identity route, like sports and varsity. You can kind of see it reflected in the jacket design. It took ages for me to find the right fabric because I wanted it to be a sporty fabric but like pretty durable. I ended up going up with this like fake leather cotton thing, but I picked it in this like light lime green, and I love the lime green on the final jacket, and I think it makes it like really stand out, but I wouldn't pick it again because I probably won't wear that. Whereas if it was like a black, I'd probably wear it. It took me literally a whole day to cut out all the pieces, which was my own fault. I was doing it very slowly and very carefully, deliberately, just so that I didn't make any mistakes, even though I still did. I kept getting distracted at this point because I wasn't in a rush, so I kept talking to people. But yeah, it took me a whole day to cut out my pieces, and I can't believe I wasted that much time. But anyway, like a day or 2 later, I started making the pocket. I hated making the pockets. I got so angry making these pockets because the fabric was so unforgiving. It bruised, so if you sewed through it, it would leave the little sewing holes. When I messed up the pocket, I sewed it on backwards, I sewed it on inside out. I thought I could save it, I couldn't, so I had to take the whole panel off the front and switch it, so I wasted a bit of fabric there, but luckily I had some spare. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure the afternoon, it was the afternoon of me making the pocket, I started doing the hood. I really thought it was going to be really hard, and I kept putting it off and kept putting it off because I was like, I don't want to mess this up. It was actually fine. I couldn't believe how it didn't go wrong, because sewing those little points of the stars, I just was so sure I was gonna get it wrong. I only managed to do the top half of the hood this day, and I took a picture of it and I was like, oh my god, it looks like a Ninja Turtle. And this is when I began to have my crisis. I was like, I'm not gonna like this final jacket, it looks like a turtle. I was a bit sensitive about the fact it looked like a Ninja Turtle, but I think it was like 2-3 days maybe I spent top stitching this jacket. If you don't know what top stitching is, it's just a decorative stitching on the top that you can see. It adds quite a lot. It makes your garment look a bit more expensive, a bit more thought through. I initially just did like a dark, I think it was like a brown thread, but blended in with the fabric, but I used a lime green alongside it. But that lime green made the stitch lines pop so much. I did it all on the back pieces, on the applique numbers on the arms. In the studio we had the radio on, but it was one specific radio station every day of making this jacket on repeat, and they were playing the same thing over and over again, and I was just like, I can't. I think it was the next day after that I finished the shell of the jacket. Hello, hi, bonjour. I thought I'd update you a little bit because we haven't spoken in a little while. The jacket is pretty much done. That's a lie. It's nowhere near done. I've got to do the lining still. I've got to attach the hem and the cuffs and the zip, which I'm thinking is going to take me definitely all of tomorrow, probably all of Saturday, and maybe a bit of next week. I really want to get it done Saturday, but yeah, currently I'm working on my portfolio bits and it's driving me insane. I hate doing portfolio. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. When you don't have the right images and you can't get the right layout, it just literally is soul crushing. I really like my outfit today. A bit different to something I'd normally wear. I found this top on Vinted. I love this top. I've got a long white sleeve underneath. Cargos, but I've got all my jewellery. I think the jewellery makes such a difference. This is the mess that I have to take to uni with me every single day. This is like, I hate it so much. Like, I've got the pictures, it's taken me ages to select the right pictures. I don't even think I've got the right pictures for this side yet, but trying to put it so it looks good is so hard. It's actually the bane of my existence. I'm really just trying to get my portfolio done so I can get my jacket done. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go get myself a hot chocolate for motivation. We need the motivation. It's a Jive hot chocolate, as in like the Aldi rip-off of a Twix. Jive flavoured hot chocolates. So it feels like someone called into my brain and made a hot chocolate for specifically what I need in this moment right now. I'm gonna use my oat milk that's been sitting outside of my fridge for a few days. That might end badly, but we will see. So for my lining, I want it to be quite puffy. I kind of regret this now because it's quite stiff to wear, but I'd know for next time. Maybe should have got a thinner wadding. I don't know. For those of you non-sewers, wadding is, it's like pillow stuffing, and mine was about this thick, and it's just like a sheet of it, and you attach it to your fabric to make your fabric a bit more sturdy and thick. But I've done some interfacing on it as well, which is again similar thing, but a thin piece of fabric that you stick to the fabric to make it more sturdy. I prepared all my fabric, it was great. I started quilting and then added facings, which were just the bits of the outside fabric on the inside. At this point it was like maybe a week before deadline, and we had so many other things to do as well as making the jacket, so I feel like I stopped filming as much here, but that's why there's literally no footage of me making the cuffs or the hem. I don't know how I did it, but the hem is exquisite. Cuffs, there's a little raw edge on the inside, but no one can see that. My friend Phoebe, she very kindly wore my jacket for me, and we took some pictures downstairs just like in my portfolio. Took some video footage as well. But I definitely want to do like a final photo shoot in this jacket. I've just handed it in, so I can't do anything with it yet. I also want to use the pattern to make a hoodie. I feel like the shape would work as a hoodie. I might have to make the sleeves a bit shorter. I want to keep documenting my work and like what I'm doing, so let me know if you enjoyed this. Also let me know what you want to see. But yeah, thanks for watching. I posted the sketchbook tour for this project. I think I have posted that now, so I'll link that as well down below. I love you all, and I will see you in next week's video. Ooh, delicious. Bye.